Alright guys, today I am going to show you the new Moodstruck brow palette. Got it in blonde. I'm super excited about it. You'll see me dance throughout the whole video because I'm so excited. And there we go, dance party. So nothing is more satisfying than taking that film off. So let's get it off. So I'm going to start just by combing through my brows, getting them all ready to go. Just using a eyebrow groomer brush. Then I'm going to take my brow filler brush and just start with the lightest brown color and start filling in from the inner corner and work all the way to the middle of the eyebrow. At the end of the eyebrow, I'm going to use the darker color so there's a little bit of a transition there, and just fill and shape my brows. For the sake of not having another 30-minute video, I skipped through the part where I did my other brow, but it's done. And here I'm just going through and combing them again just to even out all of the color, make sure it's distributed all the way through my eyebrow, and dancing again. One of the things that I love about this palette is it has highlighters for the brow bone built into it. Makes it super easy, so I'm grabbing a cream shadow brush and I'm just applying the matte cream highlighter. I'll go into detail at the end of the video. I kind of explain to you guys like the texture and everything of each color. So as you can see, that is my cream shadow brush, and I'm just packing on and then blending in that first matte shadow color. Then here I'm grabbing just a little bit fluffier eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take the shimmer highlight color and pack it on top of that matte. The two of them together are just going to set really well, and the first one's going to help the shimmer color stay a little bit longer throughout the day. The shimmer highlight is such a beautiful color, but it's more of a cream shadow texture, so of course it's going to give a lot better pop. And now I'm going in with the wax. So last step is setting them with the tinted wax. Be careful to keep this in your brow shape as it is, like I said, slightly tinted. And I do recommend using a separate brush for this than you would use for your brow color and your highlights, just so that the wax doesn't build up in your brush. And to give you guys a quick little review of the Moodstruck Brow Obsession Palette. They always have really long names, and I'm scared I'm gonna like put the word in the wrong place, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta read it. I got the color blonde, obviously. So it comes with a lighter brown, a darker brown, a setting wax, a matte highlighter, which is interesting, and I'll show you guys in a second, and then a shimmery highlighter. So I will attempt to swatch these for you guys if I have any hand left over here. This one is that one. So if you were just watching the tutorial, obviously if you got this far, you were. This is the one that I used on the first half of my brow. And I hate that in this lighting you can't really see a difference, because there is like a difference, but I don't know why it doesn't show up on camera. The second or darker one is right here. So that one I use on the last half, or the last, yeah, probably the last half, quarter to half, somewhere in there, you know. The wax, so this is obviously to, and it's like super waxy, so it doesn't take very much. I accidentally put a lot on that one, whoops. This is obviously though to set it down. So you probably can't see that, but there is almost a hint of like this color in the wax. So you do still have to be careful. It's not clear. You do have to be careful when you're putting it on. You don't want to like go up too high, because you'll definitely see it. So it's a wax. Now this one is the one that I'm intrigued by, because I think it's why you can see my shimmer on camera, because you can never see my brow highlight on camera. So I'm like, but I put this on first. Now this one is creamy, but it's not the consistency of the wax. It's more of almost, I don't even know, like almost like a concealer that you would buy, those color correcting concealers. Okay, well, obviously it doesn't have brown in it. That just took off what I had on my finger. I was like, but when you buy those color correcting little palettes that have like green and purple and yellow, and there's a pink or a salmon color concealer, those are for if you have like redness or if you have puffy eyes or all of that. Like each color conceals a certain thing. It almost reminds me of that texture. So let's try this again. It is a very pink color, but it blends out really well. So you can like barely see it. It blends out really well, so it doesn't look pink on your eye. And then you put the shimmer highlight, whatever, on top of it. Now this one is almost more, this is like a creamy eyeshadow texture. So it's not a powder, which I love because creams and liquids give a much better highlight result than powders, much more intense typically. So you can kind of see it right there, huh? Yeah. So I think, which is what I said earlier, why you can even see my brow highlighted all today is because I use the combination of these two. And I'm hoping that this kind of helps set and like intensify the highlight all day on my brow bone. So I'll also let you guys know about that. But I'm super excited. Like, it's everything you need. Throw it in your bag if you gotta travel, whatever. It's all in one. I just use a brow filler brush. So it's like a, let's not confuse you guys. It's like a tapered, it's got bristles, but it's a little bit thick. It's like a tapered brush. I have a couple of these, so I also use them sometimes in my eyeliner when I'm doing like a setting my pencil or something and I'm putting powder over it. I'll just tap that in on there. But it's obviously not this one. This one's specifically for my eyebrows. Yeah.